Hey, what is up guys, it's Okra1993 here, and today's video is going to be a ban list prediction for September 2017. So let's get started, and I hope you enjoy it. So this video will be a prediction and a discussion, of course, as always. And let's start with the monsters. First of all, we got Blackwing Gofu the Vague Shadow. What's the reason behind this? Everybody knows, is just because of the link format. And this card is a free decode talker. Previously you can use the Gofu tokens to go to link spider, then another link spider, and then with the double link spider and the one Gofu go to the decode talker. And now we also got the proxy dragon here in TCG, so it's easier to go to decode talker because you can use the two tokens, go to proxy dragon, and then proxy dragon and Gofu to decode talker. So it's a free decode talker. It can go to one in my advice, and it would be fair enough. Then same reason, link format, Venus and the Mystical Shine Ball. These cards are really nice in the link format. Venus let you to pay 500 life points to special summon one ball from the deck or hand, and this is not once per turn, so you can use it 3 times, and if you are able to recycle the balls you can use it even more times. So this card is actually a free link 4 monster, so you can go to Firewall Dragon, for example, just by paying 1500 life points. And you are also able in War Chalice to go to this card by activating Transmodify on a fairy which is level 2. So I think that this card can be limited, for example, maybe Venus or the semi-limitation of the balls, just because you can recycle it and activate it more times, so I think it will be fair. Then moving on, we got the Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. So this card is really amazing and overpowered in this deck. And as we saw in the latest YCS, we just have Zodiacs and True Dracos and True Draco Zodiacs. So there is a Zodiac Dominion together with the True Dracos, and I think that Konami will hit something about this. And Masterpiece can go to 1, it would be fair in my advice. Also, if a lot of lists are already playing Masterpiece to 1, so I honestly don't know. Let me know what do you think in the comments down below. Then we got the Fairy Tail Snow. This is my personal pick because I hate this card. I really hate this card. I think it will not be hit again, but it's really strong. And being able to special summon this card by banishing 7 cards and just do Book of Moon to a monster is really nice in my advice. Then we got the Grand Soil together with the Cannon Soldier. These 2 cards are also my personal picks because of the burn and the FTK that can do. Grand Soil is able to do some crazy FTKs. I also saw a deck profile about the True King Dinosaur with the Grand Soil that can do an FTK together with the Firewall Dragon and some stuff like that by summoning Beatrice from the extra deck. And Grand Soil is really nice with these FTKs. And the same for the Cannon Soldier. There's another FTK with this because you can tribute 1 monster and inflict 500 damage to your opponent, and this effect is not once per turn, so you can FTK the opponent. Maybe they won't hit these 2, but there are some crazy FTKs. Then for the spell cards, we got the Pot of Desires, recently reprinted into the Megatins 2017. And what to say about this card? This card is amazing because it allows you to draw 2 cards by banishing 10. It's true that if the opponent's got the Ash Blossom and blossom your desires, it's just a -11 for you, and it's not good at all. And in some decks they're already playing 2 copies of this, so or Konami can put this to 1 or just leave it to 3, in my advice. Then we got the Card of Demise. I think this card is not fair. It's not fair at all. I already picked this card in the previous ban list prediction, but now it's even more powerful because of the True Draco. Because True Draco support this card, and this card is really awesome. Especially if you top deck this, it's really nice. You can draw 3 cards, and it's amazing. I think that can go to 2 because this card makes alive a lot of old decks. So seeing this to 1, maybe it would be too much. So I think that card of the Mice to 2 would be fair. Then we got the Terraforming. I'm talking about Terraforming for about 7 or 6 months, but now we got proofs that Terraforming has to be hit in this ban list, or maybe in the next one. So the first proof is set rotation. As you can see here, we got set rotation from the Maximum Crisis booster pack, and we will have also another card that is the Metaverse, his chop card. It is basically a Terraforming. Take 1 field spell from your deck and either activate it or add it to your hand. And we also got the reprint for Terraforming in Ultimate Rare in these OTS packs. So I think that Terraforming can go to 1 or 2. If not in this ban list, maybe in the next one. Then we got the Brilliant Fusion together with the Seraphinite. The problem here is basically this fusion, this Gem Knight. So I think that since Brilliant Fusion is also searchable by the Predaplant engine, I still think that the problem is this card, the Seraphinite. So they can hit this fusion, or maybe Brilliant Fusion can go to 2 or 1. We will see. Because this card, this fusion card, into the Link format, in the Link era, is really nice and allows you to have this card into the extra monster zone. Then you can have the Trick Clown by paying 1000 life points. You can have a second normal summon, so you have a lot of Link materials for your Link summon. Then for the Zodiacs, we got the Elemental Triangle, so the Zodiac Barrage, and this card is really strong. Being able to special summon it directly from your deck, another Zodiac, and start your combos is really awesome. So we will see if they will hit this card. And then we got the Draconic Diagram already hit in the OCG together with the Masterpiece, and I think the Diagram can go to 1 because this card is really powerful. And also with the 3 copies of Terraforming, 3 copies of the set rotation is so searchable. You can start a lot of combos, and we also see in the OCG that some Dino True King or Dino Yanzing use this, so this card is really strong, and maybe they can hit this also if this is from Maximum Crisis. And then for the traps, I put this Solemn Strike, but I think that they won't hit it in this ban list, just because they have to reprint it in the special edition of Code of the Duelist as a promo. So I think that is too early to hit Strike, just for the economic business of the Konami. Then moving into the extra deck, again Zodiacs, we got the Trident or Drancia for the YGOPRO players. The problem with Trident is that this card is really strong, especially in the Zodiacs that are really abused together with the Brawl Bull. These two has to leave us. I think that Brawl Bull can go banned and maybe Trident 1 will be fair. We need to change the meta now. We just have Zodiacs into the top tier and in the YCS, topping again, so I want this to go to leave us. Then for the Synchro we got the Omega because of the Minerva, Omega because of the Link format, Omega because you can still play 3 of them, then you can banish it and from the extra monster zone put it into the main monster zone when it will come back. So maybe you can go to 1 or to 2, we will see it. And Seraphinite already talked about this and the problem with Brilliant Fusion. Then for the other cards that can go unbanned, we got Stratos, and this is just a hope, you know, They won't unban Stratos. I am sure they won't unban Stratos. Then we got the Witch of the Black Forest together with the Exiton. These two, because of the errata, I think that they can come back. They can come back with no problems. And I'm really happy about Exiton. This card is really amazing. Also with the errata. Then we got a Shadow Construct that is basically the same as Stratos. I think that it will still be banned. Then we got Book of Moon. Book of Moon is a really nice card, powerful card, but now with the Link format, since you cannot target Link monsters with the Book of Moon, I think the Book of Moon can go to 2. And then we got the Gateway of the 6. Maybe this card can go to 1, maybe. I hope about that, but it's not sure. We will have some 6 Samurais support later in the future, so it will be really amazing to see Gateway coming back in this ban list, or maybe in the next one. And then the last card is the Compulsory Evacuation Device, because you have to put it in the prediction ban list, and it will always stay at 1. This card is really good, but I think that it won't affect the meta if we have 2 copies or maybe 3 copies. So that's it for today, and these are my personal picks I want to discuss. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about my predictions, what do you think about this discussion, and what do you think about the next ban list. What do we need in this ban list to change the Zodiac's Dominion and the True Draco Dominion. So that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys have suggestions, please comment down below, leave a like and subscribe to the channel to support me, and see you in the next one. Peace!